from the windy city of Chicago. Baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Chicago Cubs. It's interleague baseball on the show. So now into the box is Kyle Schwarber, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The first baseman, Kyle.
First pitch on its way. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley. 1-1 to Schwarber. Our temperature 74 degrees as we get things started this afternoon. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Now the pitch. Kike Hernandez comes on with one away as he looks at the ball. It's 1-0. That's by him for strike one. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's gone 2 for 6. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now here's a line shot out to right field, and it'll get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Runner goes for second. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here. Here now is Rafael Devers. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Grounded to third. He's got it. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. The batter will be Nick Madrigal. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Madrigal.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out. And that's Cubba, number 18. He's ready for his first debut here in this one. And now pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. A bounce it to the left side. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. That's 2 balls and no strikes. This one's down to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the AB now. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Bounce to first. Reined in. first, and there's one gone here to start the second. So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. In time to first, and there are 2 away. 2 down, no one on base. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. In the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Ready now is Wilson Contreras. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. First offering. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Racing back the left fielder into the bleachers and gone. So now to the plate, Patrick Wisdom.
The third baseman.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Here's another 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First offering. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. In his career, Hayward is sitting on 150 home runs to this point in his career. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2 balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Jason Hayward goes down for the second out in the bottom half. Nico Horner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he pops him up here on 0-2 as this is drifting toward the right side of the infield. Schwarber is there, and the side is retired.
Trust me when I tell you no exceptions.
So here is Christian Arroyo. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. First delivery to him. swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. In now, Chris Sale. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Stepping in next, Kyle Schwarber. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Contreras over to his left. 2 down. So stepping in is Kike Hernandez, trying here to plate the tying run from second. First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. So now here is Rafael Devers looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Looking to minimize the damage here as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2. Here it is. Hernandez on second. Bogaerts at first. 2 out in the inning. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Hernandez rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. Here's J.D. Martinez. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. The 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3. And the inning is over. Now at the plate, here is number 66. He ready for his first plate appearance.
The center fielder, number 66.
As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat. Here it's strike 1. Swing and a liner. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Throw into second, and he is in there.
The pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Standing in now, Kyle Hendricks. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And that's out number 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. And now the first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I can't imagine in a hitter's meeting today that's the pitch they want to attack. Plus velocity, up and in. It's going to be too tough to get the barrel to that pitch, Sale.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Nick Madrigal becomes out number 2 this inning. Now the first pitch. Number 18 is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Over to first, and that retires the side. All set for the start of the 4th. And digging in is the outfielder, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez, a base hit in his first trip. Now the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Number 66 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Stepping in once again is Christian Arroyo. He singled in his first AB. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And stepping in, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The left fielder, Ian.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball. He's straight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
1 ball. He's straight.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 out and nobody aboard. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras.
Well, Matty, we know he's got the timing on the fastball locked in. That's what he got a hold of on that home run in the previous at-bat. You do not come off the heater. Have to be leery of the off-speed, but stay on the fastball. He's got to throw it again.
Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-1 now.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Hernandez is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Next, here is Patrick Wisdom. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Right side. Arroyo brings it in. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Sale, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now back To the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First offering. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single. At the plate, Kike Hernandez, and a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called.
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. Stepping in now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
A quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Number 66 finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Plate is Jason Hayward, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. In now is Nico Horner. He popped out in his first trip. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he takes ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
He loses him on ball 4.
Number 66.
Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. Now here's the first offering. Number 66 is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Runner goes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Verdugo waits on it. 2 down. Matt Duffy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Matt Duffy.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Verdugo waits on it. And that will end the inning. Adbert Alzolay takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pitching for the Cubs, number 72.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, J.D. Martinez. First offering. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full. Alex Verdugo will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. To short, hit hard. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Alex Verdugo digging in now. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Corner ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Next to stand in is Christian Vasquez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High and deep to left center field. Going back is the left fielder. This one's into the bleachers and gone.
Now that
Into the box now, Christian Arroyo. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Up next, Chris Sale. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first offering. Arroyo, runner at first with 2 gone. One and one to the Boston pitcher.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. check up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. So in now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch of the AB on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, number 18.
At the plate now, number 18. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Hernandez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in, switch hitter Ian Happ. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Number 40.
2 away now for the Cubs in the 6th, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And a swing through on an off-speed pitch. Looked like he was actually a little late on that one.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. We're in the 6th inning now, a 5-1 ball game. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And now here is Kike Hernandez. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. First delivery to him. And a ball, 1-0. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
2 balls and a strike to count. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Xander Bogaerts waits on deck. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. In now, Xander Bogaerts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hernandez stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled off. The 2-2. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. There's one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Bottom of the inning now. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get it back in this.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his change.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it's gone into the bleachers. Here's Jason Hayward
The
now.
right fielder, Jake
The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Schwarber battles the sun a bit, but has it for out number one. Next up, Nico Horner. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the first pitch. As he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
number 66.
Standing in now, number 66.
Nope.
And she'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Sale sets. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he fouls this one off. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Number 62 come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 62.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Fastball just inside.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Now it'll be Nick Madrigal. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Matt Barnes takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. To the plate now, number 18. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The relay. And he'll be called out at second. And a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. One pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Boston led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Chris Sale is the winning pitcher of record. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.